What's up, everyone? It's Chris from SportsChatPlace.com here with your Friday 5-point play for college basketball action going down Friday, November 12th, 2021. But before we get to those free plays, gotta let you guys know, Sports Chat Place, the original free pick site. We have every single game covered for you every day. So make sure you go on to the website and check out all the free content that's there waiting for you. But let's get to this Friday 5-point play, shall we? 5 plays on the college hoops board for a loaded Friday card that I really, really like. So let's get this one started, shall we? We're going to go with the Indiana State Sycamores against Purdue plus the 23.5. Purdue, I think it goes without saying here, the better team in this matchup. Got guys like Travion Williams, Zach Edey, the big man in the middle. But I just think this is way too many points to be giving up an Indiana State team that's got some key pieces themselves, Tyreek Key most notably. And, this is an Indiana State team that battled Purdue hard last year when they went to Mackey Arena, covered the 15.5 points. They're getting 23.5 here. I don't think there's that much of a drop-off from Indiana State, especially when you look at Purdue, giving up 77 points to SIU Edwardsville. I think Indiana State getting 23.5 here is a bargain. I think we stay well within that number in this one. So I'm going to take the Indiana State Sycamores plus the 23.5. Number 2, I'm going to go a little bit of earlier action, the early evening. Richmond State minus the 6 against Utah State. Now, Utah State, yes, they're bringing back guys like Justin Bean, and they have a loaded lineup. But they're missing Neemias Keita in the middle, and, I just think that Richmond bringing back all 5 starters, well, Trey Burton was a starter in 2019-20, but still, 5 starters from last year's team, or in Burton's case 2 years ago, and good players at that, good starters at that. This is one of the best teams in the A-10. I think Richmond's going to be making some noise. Don't be surprised if you see them come tournament time, and don't be surprised if you see me picking them quite a few times over the course of the season. I think they win this one by at least 8 or 9 points. I think they just pull away from Utah State. They maybe even do it at the free throw line late, but give me the Richmond Spiders minus the 6 here. Number 3, we're going to go to marquee action. I'm going to take the Villanova Wildcats plus the 4.5 against UCLA. Now, UCLA, what can you say about this team, man? Johnny Juzang, and this is a loaded roster for UCLA. And we know what Mick Cronin did, going from the play-in game all the way to the Final Four last year. But let's not forget that this is an experienced Villanova team led by Colin Gillespie. And this, to me, I'm not the biggest Villanova fan, but, I do think 4.5 points here in a marquee matchup is just too much for me to pass on. I can see this being a 2 or 3 point game, whichever way you slice it. So I'm going to take Villanova plus the 4.5 in this one. Our 4th play, we're going to go to South Dakota State plus the 12 against Alabama. Alabama, this is a fantastic team that I think could really make a run at the Final Four this year, potentially to the national championship. They're going to be a trendy pick. I mean, they've been great under Nate Oates, and this is a team with Jaden Shackelford. Keon Ellis had a great game in the season opener, but South Dakota State, another team bringing back a ton of production. 5 starters that all scored in double digits last year. And, we all know South Dakota State known for pulling off these, I don't want to say miracle upsets because they're not miracles, but, for lack of, known for getting very little respect from odds makers. And, I think 12 is about right because Alabama is very good this season. But, again, we've seen South Dakota State in this story before. So I'm going to take South Dakota State, the Jackrabbits, plus the 12 points in our final play in the 5-point play. Well, we're going to take Marquette minus 13.5 against New Hampshire. I know this is not the same Marquette team that we're used to seeing, in years past. But they got Daryl Morcell from Maryland, and, they have some really good guys in that lineup. Meanwhile, New Hampshire, there wasn't really much to see with New Hampshire in the opener. But, I just think that Marquette, the far better team in this game, and, 13.5 feels like a bit of a layup here. I mean, I think Marquette wins this one by 20. I think there's just that much of a talent gap between these two teams. So I'm going to take Marquette minus 13.5. Those are going to be your 5 plays for this 5-point play. You can play them straight and parlay them up, play any combination you want, but either way, these are 5 plays that I really like. Indiana State plus the 23.5 against Purdue. Richmond minus the 6 against Utah State. Villanova plus the 4.5 against UCLA. South Dakota State plus the 12 against Alabama. And Marquette minus the 13.5 against New Hampshire. Thanks for watching. If you're looking for best bets from myself or any of our other world-class handicappers, check out Sports Chat Plays Premium. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a like, and let's cash some winners.